Gonna pull the pin already and place your guarantee to get a veteran's opinion. I am Jim, joining me again as usual.
Jace is in the house, and we're going to give you our opinions whether you like it or not.
Yes,
I hope you like them.
First apologies for last episode being missed. We're trying to do more episodes, but some family business got in the way, so things got sidetracked. But this is it's not officially, but as of right now, this is our episode 500. I don't know what that means. It just means we've been around long enough to waste internet space on YouTube server and Rumble, of course. So, yeah, here we are. Welcome, Jace, to the episode 500.
Hey, congratulations, brother,
And I
because I
do.
believe you've been in all of them.
Yeah, of course, I've been in
That's
all of
awesome,
them.
brother.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
look at this. Look at this. We even have a special guest.
look at that.
What you doing, baby girl? Huh? Good
A
girl.
little camera shy there. So yeah,
What?
I
What?
wanted to keep it going for as long as it could. I mean, if nothing else, it serves me. It gives the internet and people that hate me a whole lot of stuff on the internet to find out about me and my opinions. That's nothing I wouldn't give you in person anyway, so you're not really harvesting any real good secrets. So,
So it's just adding. It's just adding more boring shit on the internet. No,
yeah,
no big
yeah,
deal.
yeah, I know. But
No,
a
no.
lot of vets don't want to get on here because they don't want to put their business on the network. And
Well,
I get it. I get it when things happen.
I
People jump to conclusions. All of a sudden, you get bombarded with hate. Nobody wants that crap in their lives.
I understand.
I mean,
But
did
the
you?
thing is you know what? You'd have to have viewership to fucking worry about what others think. You know?
Sure, but at the end of the day, if we get viewership, they're going to go back through 500 episodes to find something they could trash you about. I mean, that's just the way it is. It's like, I don't know if you saw that recent viral video, I think last week, about some dude on the airline that punched that dude, was beating the dude up or something, and everybody's mad at the dude beating him up, and he told the story, and it really was the dude behind him that was psychotic and crazy and choked him, and then he started
Oh
punching him.
wow.
But that's the point. The point is, this poor guy who was defending himself from this psychotic dude
Well,
got all this hate
yes.
stuff because people only put out. It's just like the mainstream media, ABC, all those garbage media.
Well,
They only put
obviously.
out one portion of the media or the news, and then they tell their story from that piece. So that's why people don't really want to put their
Right.
stuff out there, because nobody wants to deal with the hate from
Right.
people who jump the gun, people who lie in. You know what I mean? Nobody
Well,
wants to
yeah.
deal with that. But I don't really care
I
because
get it. I get it. Nobody
yeah,
wants to deal with boring fucking late night TV either nowadays. So,
right. That's why it's all closed
Jimmy
down.
Kimmel, I hope you're next, you fucking piece of shit.
They're garbage, dude. It's just the. Did you see the new stupid? I saw what's his name, Tim Pool. I watch him once in a while. He said talk about the South Park episode. You seen it?
Which one?
South
The one,
Park, brand new
the
one.
Coldplay thing?
No, I don't know. It's a brand new one. They apparently made 1.2 billion dollars, in the first episode they put out was
Oh.
talk about how Trump got a small penis, and that's really the whole episode. Like they just made him
Oof,
like the same Hussein. Remember when they did that about Hussein, Saddam Hussein or whatever?
whatever, dude.
Yeah, it's so,
That's all you gotta say.
but it's
What, they didn't even talk
lazy,
about his
dude.
hair?
It's lazy. Like there's so many good memes out there, and it's lazy. Like
Well,
how?
isn't South Park gonna take over that light night spot or some shit?
I don't
I
know,
thought that's
dude.
what it was about, but
I don't know, but
whatever.
it's
What
so
the fuck
sad,
ever,
man.
man.
Like you know what I mean? For 1.23 billion dollars, I'll probably write whatever you want in a little while. But that is just not even good comedy. It's just lazy. Like I could take a good comedy. You could roast Trump all you want, but that's just lazy. It's
I'll whip
lazy.
my cock out for 1.2.
Yeah, I
Fuck,
mean,
man.
but like that's what I'm saying. Is
Jesus.
like that's what you're talking about. All the things you can make fun of Trump for, talking about his penis being small. Like what? Like come on,
Whatever,
dude.
dude.
Anyway, so yeah, that's why I said. But I don't care. 500 episodes. Take whatever you want. Speaking of
Well,
episodes, what?
there's just been so much nonsense going on this past week that it's just like and the week we missed. So it's just like, what do we
Well,
even talk about?
was it the two big things they're talking about is Epstein, and they think trying to bury the Epstein with the Obama stuff, right? So let's just
Right.
address the Epstein again, since we beat this a million times. Like, yes, I don't think people are understanding that the supporters, the MAGA base, the people like me, I don't really care about the Epstein list because we all know nobody's going to jail, nobody's getting in trouble. We know the names on this
Right,
alleged list
right, right.
are all guilty people. They're all targets. They're all
Well,
people
when we were
contact.
right when we were talking last episode, we were kind of discussing the fact that they weren't releasing it. Now they're
Right.
releasing it little by little. You know. In hindsight, you know what? I voted for Trump. I trust Trump. When he's ready to release whatever the fuck they need to release it. I don't
But
believe he's involved. I don't believe anything. So, what the fuck ever, man? I'd
right, but
rather
I
know about
think
this.
the problem is not the list. The problem is the promises. The problem is the way they're
Right, right.
handling
No,
it.
I get it. I get it.
All they had to do was just a couple like, hey, we've got information laws. There's not
Right,
much we can release, or we know that there's a
right.
lot of made up
But
documents. We need more
why?
time. That's it.
Yes, but why? But the thing is believe in the fucking process. They will release it
Right,
when
but
they get the time. So
dog
shut the
Trump. I'm
fuck
going to
up.
dog Trump for a minute though, dude, because you don't come out and say, "Oh, it's a hoax." It's not a hoax. Maybe big portions, chunks of it were made up and thrown in there. I'll buy that. But you don't just say it's a
There's
hoax.
no hoax though.
It's not a
I
hoax.
mean, he kicked he kept Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago back in the '90s
No, I mean,
because
no,
of his freaky fucking shit.
no, I understand. Separate the retarded Democratic people trying to use this as a tool. Even though they had 4 years,
Right,
they could have released it if there was really
right,
something in there, but they didn't. How weird.
yeah,
So forget those morons. I don't even want to talk about that. I'm talking about the Trump supporters. Like, at the end of the day, no, Trump was not a problem. He's
right,
not a suspect on this list because obviously Epstein targeted him, and back before he knew what Epstein was up to, Trump would rub
right,
elbows with everybody because he's just that guy. So we all know it's
right,
got nothing to
right.
do with Trump being indicated in this because Democrats would
No,
have brought it out if it was.
the
But
only,
the
the only
point is, he
thing,
promised it.
right, right. The only thing I question, and this is, I'm not very well educated on Epstein because I don't give a fuck about the fucking scumbag. But how do you become you're just a regular teacher with like a bachelor's? I don't even
None of
think he
it
had a
makes sense,
master's.
dude. None of it makes sense.
No, and you become a billionaire. I mean, that's where. But this is the media throwing fucking shit in my head, so I don't fucking know what to believe or not to believe. But
Well, but that's not
was he
no,
was
no.
the
He
guy,
was a teacher, right? You can prove
was the Iranian president really staying with him though?
where, dude. You know what they say? Just follow the money, dude. It's not hard.
Right. It's
And
just
now,
fucking
now,
odd.
if the money leads to Mossad, because I guess Ghislaine Maxwell's father used to work for the Mossad, whatever it's called. I don't
Yeah.
know.
So
So there's a connection. That's an obvious
that's
connection that
that's,
people
that's
can be like, oh
interesting.
wow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't
It's
have to be a
very
genius.
interesting,
It
but
doesn't mean it's
I don't.
true.
Oh, the only thing we can rely on is what the fucking bullshit media will let us have. So what the fuck ever, man.
Yeah, but I
I
mean,
mean,
your
like,
lying eyes are telling you one thing. Like, you don't need to be a genius to figure out her dad was in Israel intelligence. She
exactly.
was
Yes.
exposed to that for how long? Do you think there's no chance in the
Right.
world that she may have a connection to that? Like, really?
And,
She just decided to be
right.
coincidentally for some team? Like, come on,
Well, yeah.
dude.
Well, yeah. Just like Hunter Biden with his fucking finger paintings that he was getting paid $200,000 for. I mean, are you
Right.
fucking kidding me?
He's all of
That
a
was
sudden an
money
artist,
laundering.
right?
That was money fucking laundering. So fucking blatant that it's disgusting,
And
man. And why is
that's what
that
I'm
guy
saying.
getting brought up again?
But you don't have to be a genius. You saw Hunter's
No,
salary.
you could be a.
Pin that one. We'll get to Hunter's thing too. But
Oh yeah, his
pin that, dude, because
stupidity rant.
but so that's my point is though, there's so many things that just don't pass the sniff test, and Trump is playing into it by saying it's a hoax, there's nothing. That you just can't do that. We're not the dummies on the other side. You know what I mean? The
If
dummies
it
that
has
listen to
feathers,
everything.
feathers like a duck, walks like a duck,
Quacks like a duck, right?
quacks like a duck. It's probably magically a duck.
You Right. So that's what I'm saying.
It's
So at the end of the day, I think it's
exactly.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't
Yeah.
even argue with people anymore.
I don't
So,
even want to talk about
and then let's go into the hypocrisy, because now the Democrats want that
it.
out, right? And then they're
Of
saying this is
course.
Obama stuff that Tulsi Gabbard exposing, who was a Democrat, was she not?
Yes.
Yeah, so a Democrat. So now they're saying that that's all just a cover up for the Epstein stuff because Trump's implicated in it. Like,
Oh yeah. Right.
again,
Fucking
like I just can't with these people. I just can't, dude. So
no.
you literally. So tell me if I'm wrong, Jace. Not you specifically. So a person can literally say Trump is doing all this stuff while president. Another president couldn't possibly do it. So
Well,
only Trump can be corrupt and working with Russia and all this stuff, but no other president can do it because they're good. Like,
I see
make
the
that make
problem.
sense.
The thing is with me, even though I want to get to the bottom of everything, I trust Trump, and we got business to take care of in this fucking country, and he's taking fucking care of business.
And I
What do we
agree.
already get? We already got 100 billion in fucking tariffs. We just sealed a deal with the Philippines.
The
We're
Japan,
working on a couple other
Japan
Japan.
just did,
I
yeah.
mean, yeah, I think that's more important right now because obviously, and the only reason I say it because I trust Trump. I
Right.
trust that what he knows what the fuck's there, what's not there.
Well,
If
I'm
he's
willing to give him
saying
time, Jace. I'm willing to give him
right,
time, but
but
I'm
that's
not
what I'm
willing to
saying.
overlook what they're doing right
But
now.
that's what
I
I'm
don't
saying
like what
about
they're
Trump.
doing. But I don't want to
I
be a
don't
hypocrite
either.
like these other people. I don't want to dwell on it, but you owe us something. Trump, Bongino, they
Absolutely.
Patel, they owe us something because they're all part of the talking
Absolutely.
heads that said there's something there and we need to get to the bottom of it. So they owe us something. I don't care.
Speak,
Clear it up.
speaking of Danny Boy, did you happen to look that up to see
No, I
if
didn't.
he
I didn't
back?
know.
I
I'm
wonder if
assuming
he's
he's
back.
back to work, right?
Well, you know what? If they're gonna say all this dumb shit, how he didn't show up to work, blah blah blah. At least fucking verify that he showed the back up to fucking work.
Yeah, right.
Whatever, though.
Well, they
Whatever.
just want to make a big deal out of it. You know how the media is, dude. That's the point. They just
Yeah,
take one piece of the story, they run with it. They don't
of
tell you the
course.
context. They don't tell you anything else behind it. Because now they're trying to act like this whole Obama, the Russian collusion thing. Because that's what happened. I guess
Right,
Tulsi found the old documents. Obama instructed his people to find
right,
new stuff on Russia, and the old
right.
stuff clearly said there is no way Russia. Okay, let me start here. Let me just ask you a simple question. Do you think our adversaries and our allies are trying to interfere in our elections?
Um,
Just in general.
I don't think they can or nor have the capability.
Okay, let me dumb it down to the smallest little thing. Take out an ad for a candidate. Do you think every country in existence would do that? Do you think we
No.
do that? Do you think
Yes, we do.
yes, we do it. So the answer
Yes.
is yes. I don't want to make this complicated, and I probably led you down the wrong thing. The point I'm getting at is you have to be naive to think people are not interfering in our election. The question
Well,
is always, is it to a point where it will affect the outcome? That's the
I think they're not able to get work voting systems and shit like
right. But
that.
what I'm saying is they are trying to influence the
Well,
outcomes of our
absolutely,
election. Everybody is.
absolutely.
Everybody
Well,
is.
even look at Canada. They
Yeah.
never wanted Trump in office. Well,
So right.
so they're not gonna they're gonna let like what that dumb fucking drunk they would have let her ads go on their cable, but they'll let it go on our cable.
That's my point, dude. Every country,
They
even
pick
our
and choose.
allies,
Yeah, they pick
influence or try to influence our election.
absolutely right.
Yeah. Nobody's confused about
But
that. So now the media is saying, oh, that's all they were reporting about. No, that's not what you were
oh
leading the people
fucking
to
please.
believe. You were leading the people to believe that it was such an impact. That's the only reason Trump won because he was in bed with Russia. And but you see how these people are. That's what I can't stand them, dude. I
Yeah,
really
he's
like.
so in bed with Russia that he can't get him to stop the fucking war. Get the
I
fuck out of here,
I
you fucking
really I
dumb.
swear to you, God, I'm not a violent man, and I hate violence. It makes me cringe. But I'm telling you, man, these people are either really stupid or really evil. There is no other way. And this isn't just a I'm right, you're wrong thing. This is
Right.
a you're manipulating people. You know it. Just
Oh,
the good the good people on both sides thing. They knew there was more context to that. They
to
knew
make
it.
light of shit. Just to make light of some shit. He called me new scum. How dare he? Ah, ah.
It's
I just have to change the subject a little bit, dude.
well,
'Cause,
just talk about triggers. We can talk about Hunter Biden. Did you listen to Hunter Biden? Like the
yeah,
audacity of this guy. Oh my!
he's
You talk about somebody so out of touch. I think he was smoking crack when he was doing that interview. I mean,
and
he
his half
had to
full
have
of
been.
vodka.
He had to have been. He
Yeah,
dropping so
he's.
many f bombs and this that. Oh, Biden was the greatest president. He got the most stuff done. Dude wasn't even conscious for half of his presidency. How the hell does he get stuff done? Stop, Hunter.
What's
Stop.
Donald? Donald's been in what? Probably 125 days now.
This
Whatever
term,
the case may be. And he's done more interviews and shit with the press in
he's
his
done
first
more
100
everything.
fucking days than Biden did his whole fucking term.
Yeah, Hunter's on crack, dude. There's no way that it's so laughable. Even the Democrats are laughing at him. He's trying to
It's
save
fucking
face.
it's comedy.
He's trying to say he's qualified to be on the board of Burisma.
Well, didn't he say something about running for president?
Well, that's I think he's talking. That's why he's trying to save face.
I I think he was insinuating he wants to run for president.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think he said if I was to run for president, he said because he was talking
Well,
about illegals. He went on a tirade about illegals and we're doing to these poor
oh
poor working
right.
people that are mowing your grass and cooking your food because they don't do anything else. That's all they do. They show
Oh,
up and
because
they just do our
right.
slave labor. Yeah.
Well, he.
Do you? Hey, how
I'll
many illegals you got working for you?
as of now, none. But hopefully, in a couple of weeks, I'll have a couple. But
Yeah, right, right. Hopefully they'll
that
bring some more in. I can get a couple working for
no, no,
me.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I know what you're.
They're
That's the
legal. They're
point.
legal.
But that's the
Maybe one
point.
of them will be.
But Hunter's probably got illegals working for him.
Well, you're fucking right. The problem is, and we've said this all along, we have too many fucking, and I don't want to say white, black, or whatever, but we have too many legal, entitled fucking bitches that don't want to do certain work.
Yeah, dude, I've
And
seen it.
and the Mexicans will fucking do it. The problem is, and
It's a dilemma.
I just watched a YouTube video on this, and I don't remember if I mentioned it last time, but I don't think I did. But this one guy was interviewing a cotton and no, he was a rice farmer and a crawfish farmer in Louisiana. Louisiana, they're Cajun motherfuckers. But he, it's an 11th month work like visa type thing, and he pays him $15 an hour. He has to get him here and then send him back to Mexico after the visa's up,
And then nothing wrong with that.
and pay him. And he has to pay room and board, so it equals out to like what it would cost to hire a regular gringo to fucking do the job. But fucking gringos want to do that dirty fucking work, but Mexicans will because $15 an hour for them is fucking gold.
But I don't have a problem with what you just explained. That's
Neither
what
do
it's there
I.
for. It's there for, hey, I can't fill
Exactly.
the roster. I need players on my team. We
Right.
can't get any here. Let me go get
Right.
some from outside. And even those people
And,
coming here
and
to make money and go home, I'm okay with that
right.
because they're doing it legally.
Right.
We know what they're doing. We're allowing them to do
Exactly.
it. It's the crooks that
Exactly.
come in, without any, notice, without any, you're just a criminal.
Right.
And then
Right.
you just take
But
from the system.
but it also hopefully with this fucking big beautiful bill, it's gonna make some of these fucking scums that are able to work start fucking working
Well, and that's the
and do
truth.
some of those fucking jobs.
That's the
You
truth.
fucking pieces of fucking shit.
That's what these whiny ass people that are complaining about. Oh, they're taking away. They're taking away. Yeah, you need to take it away. Go to
I
work
can't
if you
buy
can work.
soda. I can't buy soda no more. Fuck you. You don't know. You don't need fucking soda, you fucking
Go to
bitch.
work. Get a fine.
God
Well,
damn.
and let's be fair too. I want to be fair too. I don't want to just beat up on these lazy entitled people. But let's be fair. I know I brought this up about that Japanese restaurant with the the handicapped people and all that stuff. This is what needs to happen anyway. We need to stop letting fat lazy people see
Right.
desk
Right.
jobs because they don't want to go out in the sun and work. They need to
Right.
be out there doing work so they can lose some weight and stay
Right.
healthy, and let handicapped people who have a hard time working do those easy
Right.
desk jobs. That's
Well,
what we
yeah,
need to do.
absolutely. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
But
I mean,
again,
like I said, I worked for a huge company. We we catered to people with disabilities, and we had government contracts where we had simple jobs where they would, Zippo lighters down like an hour away from me. Zippo lighter did a contract with us to have some of these people stuff the boxes, put the little plastic insert into the box, and then the lighter sits in the insert of the box.
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We had contract doing those boxes, and the people did piecework. They made a couple bucks an hour. They weren't making. It was kind of like slave labor, but I don't. That's it's
Well, it's
somehow
still
was
respectful. You're earning your
there
money
was some.
better.
Yeah, it was some type of
Contributing.
contractual work with the understanding that they might only do 10 pieces an hour or whatever. And then we had higher functioning people selling ammo packs and shit like that for the military.
Right.
My buddy that wanted to be on the show is just calling me now, so I'm not answering it. Too bad.
Of
He's
course he
late.
does that. Of course now.
He's late. So
Well, but
yeah.
still,
So I mean, yeah. I don't care what your level of functioning is. There is stuff for you to do.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
and
can feel like
that's why I said that's why I commend. I'm not. Look, I'm not. I'm empathetic. I totally understand. I totally think we need to help people who can't do themselves. I get it. The problem is we have too many selfish, probably narcissistic by now people in this world that
right.
they don't really want to help anybody anyway. And
No,
then
I
and the
know. I
sad
know.
part is we're listening to a bunch of the biggest narcissist politicians, selfish narcissists, because they're all rich. Even when you watch these TV media, this mainstream media roundtable stuff, all those people are rich arguing about what the poor people want and need.
Right. Right.
Like, it's just so sad and pathetic. Like, if you go in two houses, no offense there, and you don't have a family living in them, that's more than you need. It's more than you need. Not slighting you if you were whatever, so be it. But it's more than you need. You don't need two houses. You need one house. That's all you need. So
Right.
in the end, when you're coming from a place of entitlement like that, how are you going to tell people who have two families living in one apartment what they need and how to how are you going to do that?
I
You may
know,
say
dude.
it from where you came from, but
Right.
stop acting like you're speaking on their behalf when you're arguing with another rich person who could care less too. It's just so funny watching these people. It's like the white
I.
liberal that
Uh,
that jumps in for all the people of color. Oh, that's offensive. And I got a person of color looking at me like, no, it's not. And this white liberal's like, yeah, that's racist. No, it's not.
well,
Like, you know what I mean? Like, shut the
I
hell
have.
up. You're not even speaking for these
I.
people. They don't want you to.
I haven't got in trouble yet, but they're like so. So I I live 40 minutes away from Erie, Pennsylvania, and there was they're having a town meeting about DEI and shit, and I fucking said some shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Y'all are still fucking hung up on this bullshit.
Yeah, like I don't
I
get it, dude. Just
and I did the Charlie Kirk, and I'm like, what the fuck can a black person do in the Erie area that myself as a white person,
what can't they
what
do, right?
or what can I do in the
Right,
Erie area as a white person that a fucking colored person can't do in that area?
right.
Is there something that I'm missing? And I haven't had a response back, but I pulled the Charlie Kirk on him because fucking ridiculous.
Well, they know they're ridiculous, dude. Again, it's the same. The gay right. What the hell's a gay right? Like, what is a gay right? So you can go
Right.
do sexual things in public. Is that a right now? Like, there's no such thing as gay rights. It's the same rights you and I have. I don't talk.
Well,
I don't bring my naked, heterosexual whatever woman and out there and do, it's not. No,
thank
that's not a
God you don't.
right,
Thank God you don't.
right?
Well,
But
like, but like, what about? I have. Well, I was talking about my narcissistic buddy that uses his being a disabled vet for everything. It's the same fucking thing.
Mm,
Stop using that fucking. Stop using that fucking bullshit as your fucking clutch.
yeah.
You're a disabled vet. You can't do this. You're a disabled vet because you can't do that. Shut the fuck up, man. Whenever you want to go on a vacation or go do whatever you want to do, you can go fucking do it.
Right. Right. Right.
But
Well,
when it's convenient, you use that as your clutch.
but that's the
Fuck
point,
off.
dude. This is human nature. Like, this is why you're
Yeah,
not
I
winning this game.
know.
This is why the world is never changing. It's why things are never going to get better. This is human nature. This is what people
Right,
do. I told you,
right,
survival is our number one instinct. Everything we want and we do is okay because survival is important and we need to, but we don't consider other people. So even all these people, I told you that, oh, be good to the illegals. This is wrong. This is wrong. The moment it's at their front door, I guarantee you they'll change in their story. The whole reason they can talk so nice about all these issues because it isn't affecting them.
right,
Once it
right.
affects them, they're going to
Exactly,
change their story. I promise
exactly,
you.
exactly.
So
It,
I don't listen to their little high horse speeches. I try to say,
yeah,
okay, what would a person do? Or like I told you, I always bring it into the house. What decision would you make if it's personal to you? Okay, then make that
right,
decision. And I'm not saying just because you're selfish and survival, your family's most important. I'm not saying you're wrong because according
right,
to your own needs, that's right. I'm saying that's not productive for the speech that's coming out of your
right,
mouth. You know what I
right.
mean? So
No, I get it.
don't sit here and pretend like the example is you send him a picture of what we're doing.
Yeah.
The example
Let them know next week.
the example I use like is the mama bear thing. You know what I mean? Like you just take any
Right,
parent and what limits will you go to defend or avenge your child? Someone does something to your child, very few people have self-discipline to not avenge that. But
well,
yet
yeah,
but
exactly.
yet what they're doing is still wrong. Like you don't get to go murder somebody because they're your child. That's still wrong. But we all
Right,
understand that because that's human nature.
right,
The
right.
instinct to want to do that is normal, but it's not right.
Speaking speaking of that, I don't. Since you're on the subject of not right and all that, remember we talked about that the black kid that murdered the white kid?
At the track meet,
Yeah, was that was what the hell was his name?
like Carmelo Anthony and Metcalf or something.
Yes, yes, yes. I saw some shit on that the other day about they ran out of money or some funds and shit.
Yeah, because they bought
They
all
were
that stuff.
crying.
Right, yeah. It's
What the
well,
fuck?
even the black community is turning on that. It's the same thing with this Black Lives Matter. Like, when are people going to
Right.
get duped by this stupidity? Like, even the YouTuber, even us, dude. Well, we don't make any money, so I don't care if you listen to us or not. But these YouTubers, these profile guys, even the ones I listen to, they're all making money. I mean, if you don't think they're throwing crap out there for clicks, that's what it's all about,
Oh
marketing.
god, that's all they are. That's half the shit they're doing is just for that.
Even the ones that I think are telling the truth, they're manipulating their thumbnails to make it more. It's advertising, and that's what it's called.
Well,
But
look how
majority of
look
them
how yeah,
will lie. A
look how
majority of
they
them will
stretch
lie.
out. Well, look how they stretch out now. See, the new thing now is to do private commercials in your actual stream to make more money. So now you're getting a stream, you're getting a lengthy stream, or whatever. So let's say, oh, this was brought to you by blah 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 blah, and check this out. Use my code, fucking blah blah blah, and So they're getting a 2-3 minute per stream for a private personal commercial, which I don't think is right. And then it goes to a fucking real commercial. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. Shit's getting just. That's why I don't like watching TV, because of so many goddamn commercials. And now even the straight YouTubers are doing the same thing. And it's kind of annoying. But
Right.
don't get me wrong, I'd love to get some fucking free beef jerky or whatever. And say
Well,
this is sponsored by Jimbo's Beef Jerky.
well, again, look, I'm not going to fault anybody for trying to make money. Just be
No,
genuine about it. That's all.
I could be. Yeah, but people are being scums. Join my Patreon and I'll give you bonus footage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look, I mean,
Oh,
it's all
fuck,
techniques to
dude.
get the thing. Like, look, get your hustle on. I'm not mad at people like that. Maybe you try those
Neither am I,
tactics,
but
whatever, man. But at the end of the day, just admit that that's what you're doing. I'm just trying to get
right.
likes so that I can make more money, so that I don't have to work hard and I can sit and do this all day. Like,
Yeah,
just say it.
please like and subscribe so I can make more money, motherfuckers.
I mean, just say
Boom.
it. Yeah, I got no problem with that because at the end, dude, it comes down to us. The
Right.
people the people who watch it. We do. It's like sports. I've been saying this for years,
Thumbs
man.
up.
I'm
Thumbs
getting
up.
so sick and tired of watching mega multi-millionaire people of color, nonetheless, making $150 million contracts, bitching and complaining and holding out. And I'm just sitting here like, dude, I get it. The owners, the people, they get more money, but I get it. So your complaint is that 150 million is not enough? Like, that's your complaint? Like, I
Well,
get
wasn't
so sick of it. And then
that
top that with the
John
oppression and, oh, it's a racist country. Like, I'm so sick and tired of these
that
people.
John Scott or whatever? He makes 200 million a year.
But we're the ones paying these people. Well, even if we're not paying them, we're the ones supporting this.
We're
If we
supporting it.
stopped
Yeah.
watching this crap, they wouldn't be
Yeah,
making money.
exactly.
It's
Well,
like a
like,
perfect example, WNBA. Nobody's watching that crap and they want to make money.
yeah. Did you see
They
that
don't
dumb
make
bitch?
money.
Did you see that dumb bitch wearing the fucking shirt? Pay me more. Was that
Yeah,
Griner?
yeah, that was
The
all of them.
fucking.
No, that was all of them.
Oh my God!
Yeah, they
Pay me
all came,
more.
pay us what you owe us.
If you're doing what you love, shut the fuck up
And they ain't
and
even
be
making
grateful.
money. For 20 some odd
Right.
years, they've been subsidized and losing money.
Right. Well, even to me, Colbert getting shut down. They revealed 20 million a year he was making,
Yeah,
and he had 200 fucking staff. Like, what the fuck, man?
right,
Jesus Christ!
right.
Get me on that fucking honey train, boy. Fuck, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and so
We're
like,
making
why am I
we're
listening to you?
losing. We're losing money, and our fucking podcasts are better,
Right?
fuckers.
And look, there's an argument to have here. Like, so successful people have some input, some advice, because obviously you don't become successful by doing
Right.
nothing, right? So when I see successful people, I listen. Like Tim Pool's a perfect example. He was living on a street at one point. You know that, right? He was homeless at one point.
Well,
And now
so
he's
is
got
Stephen
this
Harvey.
right, but now he's got this huge so he did something. I will respect him for his hard work and I'll listen to what he's got to say
Right.
about that. But just
Right.
because you're rich doesn't mean you know everything or can speak
Speaking
on
of that,
politics and stuff like that.
speaking of that, we didn't say hi to
Oh,
Johnny
Christine
and
and
Susan.
Johnny, Chris and
Yeah.
Johnny. Oh,
Yeah.
you can say it. You can tell
Hey,
you. We didn't give a
Johnny,
garden
Chris,
intro either.
I've been getting some major hauls of cayenne peppers, zucchinis, cucumbers, and I think they're called pickle cucumbers. I don't know, pickles. And got a bunch of eggplant and green bell peppers growing. It's going good, baby girl. Come over for a vegetarian salad sometime. That's all I got to say about that. Oh, Hungarian peppers too. They're hot and delicious.
Yeah, like so I was so tuned out.
How's
for
your
that
heat?
because I like it. Don't get me wrong, I'd love a garden, but I don't have one. Oh, what we do have
Right.
blackberries. We have blackberries growing, and the
That's cool.
bees and the ants and the birds are all eating them.
Oh,
So
yeah, then
yeah,
you're fucked.
so I'm
What
just
about
feeding the animals, pests.
how's your heat wave going, man? Is it going
Oh,
good
it's
or
hot,
yeah?
dude. It was hot all week, man. My son was out
You
there in camp doing a dude. He looks like Indian now. Like his skin
oh
is like
wow.
Indian now.
Right. Yeah.
He's
I
a
get
little
that way
darker, but
too.
to begin with, but he's like, yeah. But so yeah. Oh, I was gonna ask you, condolences and all that to was it yesterday was Ozzy Osbourne and then Hulk Hogan?
The Hawkster, baby.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I couldn't fucking believe it. And some other guy that instrumental guy that plays the horn or some shit.
Oh, I didn't hear see that.
I
But
just saw that too.
I'm not a fan of either one of those people, anyways. But I mean, obviously, condolences to the family and all that is
I
never
was
a
not.
good thing.
It was for me. It's a matter of respect. I mean, Ozzy's just the fucking man, the Legion of Doom. Oh,
Right.
I'm grateful to say I saw him play once. Saw him play and No More Tears tour, and that was supposed to be his last tours in '93 in Folk, Virginia at the Scope. That was with all my military buddies and shit. That was one of our little military outings. It was fucking awesome. And then never saw Hawkster wrestle, but you gotta fucking respect the swag, man.
Yeah. I
I
like I
don't.
said, well, Hulk Hogan, I think was an. I mean, Ozzy obviously was whatever, but I like I
They
said,
were
I'm not
both
a fan of either.
icons of their. They were icons of their fucking genre. Ozzy was
Sure.
the rock and roll icon, and Hulk Hogan was a fucking wrestling icon, and they were the of their time. That's
Yep.
amazing. I don't realize. So Ozzy was 76. Hawk was 71. That's pretty fucking pretty close in age. That's so they were both like in their primes at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, it's
But
coming that time, but it's weird to have them back to back, right? They
I,
say it comes in
yeah,
threes,
it
right?
is. But I'm not surprised. I mean, I can't believe Ozzy didn't die years ago. My
Well,
God,
right.
all
And
the
well,
shit that he did.
apparently Hogan. I mean, somebody was telling me that Hulk Hogan, there was a little something about it, like they were trying to promote like he was fine, but he's actually been bedridden or something for the last month.
That's what
Yeah.
my buddy's friends with his people, so I'll have to ask him.
Yeah,
We
that's
were
what the
just
deal is.
talking about.
Apparently, the guy who he cheated on his wife with was saying something. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
that
know.
was.
Like again, though, I don't really care much about celebrities because they're really that's the problem. We give them too much, too much of a big head.
Well, that's the thing. I don't value or care about Ozzy's death or Hawk's death more than someone I see in the paper. I feel bad, just as bad for someone I see in the paper than I do Hawk or Ozzy. It is what it is, you know. They fucking died.
Right.
Whatever. That sucks, but I'm not gonna more and fucking cry more because it's them than someone that I don't know in the paper because I don't fucking know them either.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, I get it. Death is sad alone. So I'm just looking through some headlines here, and this one caught me. It was kind of funny. It says, "Catastrophic error in judgment: AI coding platform deletes entire company base."
I think I saw that.
I don't know what company that is, but that's got to be a very, very, very uncomfortable feeling.
I don't know, but look up the Tesla diner in L.A.
What?
The Tesla diner in L.A.
Tesla diner in L.A.
Yeah, they just opened. Elon just opened a diner that looks like a fucking UFO, but it looks badass as
Oh, I see
fuck.
it.
It's got robots. The robot serves drinks and popcorn. Um, and then it's got two like movie screens that they're gonna show like
The
drive-in
food
movies and
comes in
shit.
little car boxes.
Yeah, little
Huh.
Cybertruck boxes.
That is
Um,
cool. Why in
it's
LA though, dude? Why?
I
Yeah, I
don't
see the popcorn robot.
I want to I want to go I want to check it out, but I'm an
I'm
in and
not
out
going to
guy.
LA. I'm not going to LA for not even to
No,
drop off my trash, dude. I'm not.
I want to go to I might go to LA just because I want to go kick it in Venice Beach and shit, but we'll see. I'm not, it's not like that's not a priority. I think that London, England, UK, Ireland are next on my list. So
So here's
LA,
another thing too. Iran refuses to end nuclear program, ready for war with Israel.
yeah. What the fuck?
So I mean, did those bombs work? I mean, did they not? Like,
Well, you saying that makes me really wonder what the fuck,
this
dude.
is the problem. Look, this is the problem. Like, I understand politics, and this is the problem. Like, I'm not a never Trumper. I'm not a Trumper. Whatever these jerk offs try
Right,
to do, make you act like if you support Trump that you want to marry the dude or something. But no, like this is the stuff I worry about because I know his ego is an issue. You know what I mean? He wants to look good.
right,
So I
right,
don't know. Like I tend to believe him because he's been right more often than not.
right.
But I don't think he's immune to making mistakes because he wants to look good. So
The
like
problem,
that's what makes me
yeah.
wonder.
The only thing that makes me wonder is I'm a very superstitious person, and when it comes to statistics, you, you're going to be wrong once in a while.
So
Then
so
that's what scares me.
right.
Is he wrong about this? Fuck the little bunker busters not really doing their
Well,
job
how would he
100%.
personally? How would he know? He's got to have somebody
Well,
telling him.
they're spies that are supposed to be letting them
But
know.
you understand what I'm saying? He's got to get information from someone who does know. He
Right,
doesn't know
right,
there.
right.
He's
No,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
And supposedly Israel has people on the inside there. So who the fuck knows, man?
Right.
Who
So
knows?
look at this one. This is funny. ICE is helping reduce the pressure on America's emergency rooms. So that right there, like you know how there's people like, oh, there's no evidence, no evidence. Like you can see everywhere now. I did one about the traffic in LA. They did one about subways, how
Yeah.
there's less people on buses now, like they're not as crowded.
Really?
And yeah,
Right, right,
I mean, I'm sure some other things might be contributing to that. Let me be fair, but those are the
right,
things people actually really see. You know what I mean?
right. Well, you know what's going to be interesting? I am. You're doing your thing. I'm doing my thing this weekend. This week. This next week.
Oh,
We'll
that's
still do
right.
a show.
That's in.
We'll
We're gonna
still do.
try to do a show. Yeah.
Well, I'll still do it. But so I plan on going to. So like, we have a flea market in Charleston. It's like one of the biggest on the southeast coast, and it's like you're in fucking Mexico when you're there. Do I care? No, it's fun. I fucking love going. It's fun. I don't care either way. As I hope you're legal when I'm talking to you or whatever. Whatever the case may be, it's going to be interesting to see because supposedly ICE raided it, and I'm going to see how big it is now that ICE has made their presence there, and supposedly they are there every week. And I'll be there next Saturday. It'll be interesting to see what what prevails, if it's as big as it usually is, or if it's small, and like what you're saying with the ours and all that shit. So it'll be interesting because I've believed all along that it's a lot of fucking illegals.
Oh crap! Look at this. Chemotherapy alters DNA, accelerates aging in healthy cells.
Right?
So think about it though. They've been using
Haven't
chemotherapy to kill cells. So
right,
apparently, then it ages other cells. You knew it kills good ones and bad ones, but then it ages other ones, and that's usually what kills cancer patients anyway. It's not the cancer. Well, the cancer will eventually kill them. It's
right,
the treatments that kill them before they get a chance to die from the cancer.
right. See, there's so many. I have a buddy that claims he has ways of. He's got doctors that can heal people from cancer,
Yeah,
and
I think you told me that.
number no, the number one. Number one is cancer fucking feeds off of sugar, and one
Yeah.
of the
Oh
biggest
yeah.
things.
Sugar is cancer. Yeah.
So one of the biggest things to do, I'm not, is fasting.
Oh,
Fasting.
fasting's look, dude. Fasting's been in the Bible. Like all the cures for all the crap. Even though people didn't live as long,
Right.
well, they did. They did before. They lived for hundreds of years. But fasting's been in the Bible. Well, they say all the healers to all everything's in the Bible. It's us that are coming up with
Right.
these new things to solve problems we created.
Right.
Like we
Exactly.
create the. It's the broken
Yeah.
leg syndrome. It's exactly how people are
Well,
making money.
that's
Create a
what cracks.
problem and then be the solution.
That's what cracks me up. I just saw a headline about Trump just signing some shit where they're getting rid of that red dye and all this other bullshit from in Kool Aid and whatever else shit is out there. Why the fuck is it? Why the fuck did they put that bullshit in there to begin with? If they knew it was bad, what the fuck, man?
Right.
Why are we trying to kill ourselves?
Well,
It's just beyond me.
again, dude, it goes back to what we were talking about earlier. Self-preservation. Like at some point, you have too much money, you really don't need to be doing bad things. I don't
I,
understand. People will, sacrifice the health of people to make money.
it's disgusting. It's fucking just absolutely absurd. And the fucking and like I'm very although I look pretty fat on here, I'm actually not that fat. Um I'm very beginning to get really very like looking at every label and everything, and it's just it's unreal. And I learned so much shit every day about the labeling and how
Hmm.
a company can put natural flavors on a fucking label, and
Right.
people fall for it as if it's it only has to be like 2% of a natural fruit juice to say
And,
natural
and, and they were
flavor.
thinking about the whole Red 40 or whatever. Like these
Right,
things are illegal in other countries,
exactly. Well, that's what
but
I
we're
was
allowed
saying.
to use them because why? Our medicines are better.
Yeah. Well, look at health in general. They don't heal us. They fucking treat us. We're getting
Right.
treated for diseases. We're not getting healed from them, and it's fucked up.
No,
Now,
that's the point because there's no money in healing.
if I happen to die out because my battery's going low,
Well, we can go ahead and
um,
wrap it up here anyway. We're in the 50
we'll
minute
just
mark.
if I fade out, just wrap it up, or
Yeah.
let's wrap it up.
Yeah, we're
Whatever.
at the end here anyway. I don't think there's anything else you want to talk
So
about. I mean,
I think
there's
we're good. I'm sure I got 10 minutes left.
yeah. Well, at the end, I think we've kind of touched on enough stuff, and
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. We have a lot going on, but nothing going on.
yeah, it's it. Well, again for once a week. We miss a lot of stuff, and it's hard to keep up with all this stuff, and so we just talk about wherever we want. But that's the purpose of the show anyway. It's not really to keep everyone informed because you probably by the time we even talk about something, you've probably
Right.
seen it on the media 15 times already. I even have to tell you that I get tired of watching some of the people I watch because it's the same stuff. Now,
Exactly.
some people I respect
Exactly.
their opinions that I don't mind watching, but some people like this is the one that really makes me mad. Like Charlie Kirk will make a video, and I don't know where that video is posted, but some person of color who's got 250,000 subscribers for some strange reason showing that video that I want to watch, and they really have no commentary that adds anything to the video.
All
And for
right.
some reason, this guy's got hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and I'm just sitting here like, really? But I wanted to watch that
Right.
video that he had access to,
I
so either
know.
I got to go find it or they
You
throw it
got
in
to
my
go find
feed.
it. I
Yeah, they'll throw it in my feed to watch this. So these
Yes.
companies are promoting these people,
Oh yeah.
obviously not promoting to disabled
Absolutely.
veterans, but they're promoting these
Absolutely.
people because they're
Yes.
people of
Yes.
color. They really don't add any value. I can't tell you, like there's some guys we've already discussed this, that I don't care what color they are. There's a lot of channels I watch because of the
I,
value that people add. I don't know
right.
what value these people add. Maybe it's just a personal thing. But watch some of these and they're just not saying anything insightful or entertaining. It's just like, hey, look at
Yeah.
me. I'm a person of color that got a
I'll,
lot of subscribers, and I mean, it's bad. It's bad. I find it really sad, but whatever. Not that this is any better. That's why
I
I'm not hating, because I know
well,
we didn't give
I
any.
watch. Yeah, I'm pretty adventurous on YouTube, and I'll see it, and I'm like, well, it's not Charlie, so
I'll
it's someone
well, even
else.
if it's something I like now, I don't even watch it anymore. As soon as I look down there and see it's this
Exactly.
family,
Yeah.
they all got their own channels and they're all getting promoted, and like I'm like, nah, I'm
Yeah.
done, man. I'll go find the video.
Exactly.
I don't need to watch it. I don't
I
watch anymore just because YouTube throws them on my feed. Not
there's
doing it.
this. Yeah, there's I watch some economy shit and like that. There's some interesting shit out there, but yeah, I'm not going to do that either.
Yeah,
But
no.
I I'm going to keep my eye on the VA compensation rates for 2026, and one of these weeks, probably at the end of the month, I will go over what our projected COLA increase is going to look like.
You can take a minute and give whatever informative stuff you
Yeah,
want. Like I said,
no, I know, but
that's the glory of our show. We could talk about gardens. You can give informative information. You can give facts. You can give opinions. Like that's what it is. It's just about a bunch of veterans venting.
yeah,
That's it. You don't have to like it. Sometimes we can be entertaining. Sometimes we're boring. Sometimes we're dumb. Like that's what it's about. And I don't really care. At the end of the day, 500 episodes, even if just Johnny and Chris were the
yeah,
only ones watching it. Hey, I'm glad we can entertain them while venting and using this
yeah.
outlet for ourselves.
Except more people would like, probably because we haven't promoted it, but
Well, it would be
I'm
more
pretty much
fun,
an
right?
expert. I'm an
We
expert with comp and pen, and if people had, I don't, I just I'm not going to come out and just talk about it because it's just one of those things that I'd rather have someone ask me a question about it versus
well, we need an
you
audience
know
to get to that point, right?
right.
You know what I mean?
How do I go about getting comp and pen? A
So
comp
that's
and pen hearing.
the part
How do
we
I
need, Chase.
right?
We need to get people watching because we know it's more fun. You get a bunch more veterans, it's more fun.
Absolutely.
But I don't
Yeah.
really, even if they don't, this is still entertaining. I'll waste the money for the
Yeah. It's just
hosting, all that stuff. I'll spend the money because I get something out of it. I hope you get something out of it. I
I
hope
I
Christine and
love it.
Johnny, obviously, they're still watching, so they get
Well,
something out of it. So get
they've
some more veterans.
responded. They've
Yeah,
responded. So to me,
yeah.
I love it.
It's worth it. Yeah.
If
Even if
only
we can
one of
just,
them responds, I
yeah.
fucking love it. Johnny's always putting crazy shit up there that I love to read, and so is
Chris
Tina.
Chris got some really good stories. And like I
Maybe you
said,
both do.
I think it'd be great to have them in here, but you know what? It'll happen if it
You
happens.
don't have to. Yeah.
If
If
not,
the
until then,
Lord,
right, make sure everybody likes, shares, subscribes, shares with your friend, blah, 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 whatever. All right. So we're going to give this out because we're extending it and your phone's probably going to die and I don't want it to die while we're talking.
it's all God's speed, right?
Yeah. Well, until then, Godspeed.
And pull the pin out, man.
Boom.
Good night.
Thanks for joining us here. Pull the pin already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinions. Hope to see you here next time.